out here in the shop working on some stuff. Well, I say we, me. Jamie is out working for a buddy of his. We got a bunch of stuff to clean up here in the toolbox, so I'm gonna sit here and kind of talk to you guys and clean this deal up. And then we are going to do a little bit of shop cleanup, and then we are going to work on the trailer. Maybe. Haven't quite decided on if I'm gonna work on the hood yet or the trailer. We'll kind of get that going as we go. So, for right now, kind of give you guys a little bit of on what we've done, what we're going to do, and things of that nature. So, right now, Jamie he went out there to help one of his buddies, and he had to take a toolbox. So, he took the one that we had holding all of our zip ties, extra RTV, stuff like that. So now we are just going to kind of clean up where he was doing it all at. I'm so excited about this, by the way, because measuring tires. I've been measuring it with an old pipe tape, okay? So as you can see right here, it's got inches and stuff on it, right? So I've been measuring tires with this thing for all last year and then the first part of this year. But went to Home Depot. Ace. We went to Ace Hardware and got some paint stuff for the hood. And look what I found. I'm so excited about this thing. So excited because it's super small and it can wrap around the tires and it's double-sided. So that's awesome. I was super excited when I found this because I've been looking everywhere, and I haven't been wanting to order one because I'm cheap. So happened to see this deal sitting on the shelf, and I think it was like $2. So I mean that works out, and it's a 10-foot tape. So most of our tires are in the low 80s, high 70s, and some maybe every once in a while a high 80. So that's pretty cool that we found that deal. But yeah, so I mean, as you guys have seen in the last couple videos, we've gotten a lot done on the car. A lot. So, you know, that's a positive on our part, but we still got a lot more to do and a lot more prep that needs to go into, you know, us making it down to Vegas. All right, so like I said prior, we got to get this thing to stay up on this. All right, what's up? So, got the hood painted. It's not painted that good. So I switched it up last year. The center was white and the outsides were purple. But so I thought, you know, this year that we would follow the body lines and do, you know, white on the outside to break up the purple from here. So we did that, got it all on, got the spacer right here, as you can see. This right here, we got that on to kind of hold the hood up to get my 3.5 inches that I need, because obviously the rules doesn't say where they're going to measure from or what needs to be measured. So back here, as you guys saw, it is 3.5 inches from here to the top of my air cleaner. So got that done. I'll pop a video in here in just a minute about how. So I had a problem getting this thing started. You guys are gonna hear it run. Sorry that it cuts out. It's really loud inside this building. So whenever I wrap it, the sound of the motor cuts in and out. No, there's nothing wrong with the motor. No, there's nothing. It's just the sound of the video is cutting out from there. Okay, so let me take the hood off real quick and show you a little bit of a problem that I had. Jamie's gonna show you guys what happened whenever I was trying to start it, and it sounded like it didn't have any spark. I kind of figured it out and got it started. Like I said, I will pop a video in actually right about now of it running. It's on to you.
Yo, so what happened was he was having a problem starting it, and he figured out that it was a spark.
And this is exactly why I keep this guy around.
You can take a pair of needle nose pliers right inside there. I mean, I don't know if you can see that very well, but you can take it in there and you can show some light down in there, and you can see it to where it will It's got to look like a little sandwich thing, sandwich it between it. You can
Dang, I'm gonna see it.
you can kind of spread it apart, get down there on it. It's got a tight fit. This one I kind of smashed a little too much, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to come off. Get it back on there. There we go. Now it's not loose. It's got a good connection, and it won't come loose, and you won't have a spark problem.
Just to kind of give you guys a little bit of an insight, we got, don't mind the springs. They're not going to be there very long. We kind of got some bad news with the whole trailer deal. Kind of find out the title to the trailer is not what we thought it was. So we're not going to have enough time to get it registered. So we are going to roll to Vegas on a U-Haul trailer of all things. We are going to rent a U-Haul trailer and we're going to go down to Vegas and we are going to try to put a spanking on these boys and go from there. I mean, don't hold me to the whole putting a spanking on these boys because, we're trying a whole new setup with this whole deal, but U-Haul trailer for the win, so they call it the Working Man Nationals, and I seriously think they should change the name to the Poor Man Nationals because
we po
U-Haul trailer. I mean, I guarantee you, I will put money on it that we're the only ones to show up to the Working Man Nationals with a U-Haul trailer. I will personally walk the pits to find out if I'm the only one with a U-Haul trailer.
Because when we made the decision to go to Vegas, we went from poor to po.
That's a fact. That is a fact. I mean, we're going on used tires. We're going on hopes and dreams, honestly, at this point. So, I mean, we got used tires. We got an old used motor. I think this motor's got, 40 knots on it?
45, I think.
45-ish nights on it. So,
if anybody's got some sage, bring it to Vegas. That way we can burn it and do a little ritual around the car. That way we don't break into our stuff.
Man's on to something because we're going to need all the luck we can get.
Anybody from Louisiana that knows hoodoo or voodoo, you're invited.
100%, because we're going to need all the luck we can get as we're going.
I'll feed you ramen.
And we're going to try to make this whole deal go. So, we're just doing it the poor man way. Yeah, you guys might think that renting a U-Haul trailer is not cheap. It actually is a hell of a lot cheaper than trying to get this whole ordeal figured out. We just ain't got enough time. So it's either I do the whole deal with this and fight it for time and not make it, or I eat the bullet and we rent the U-Haul trailer and we make it. So seems to be this way, we're going to rent the U-Haul trailer and we're going to go down to Vegas and we are going to try our best, our absolute best, to put a spanking on these boys. So, with that being said,
with a penny about 10 feet long.
That's a fact. I'm carrying, hey, you know what, Jamie? I always carry 10 cents with me, so no matter what, we're going to try.
Well, let's hope there's a cheap lady of the evening down there. Maybe she can buy us a new motor.
That's a fact. Hopefully we don't blow this deal up. But we're going to keep you guys along the entire way. Make sure you do whatever you can.
Pray to Joe Pesci and worship the sun. I don't know.
That's a fact. So yeah, we'll get all that figured out. And Jamie,
hasta mañana, mo fraggies.
We'll see you on the next one, guys. About living in Colorado, especially when you have a mobile dog groomer who has a trailer, is everything's got to be plugged in so her water doesn't freeze. So yeah, there's that. But thank you, Pup and Suds Mobile Grooming, because, So yeah, that's the bad part of living in Colorado. You gotta plug in her trailer and turn on her heater so her water doesn't freeze because she has water tanks on her trailer. That's a whole ordeal in itself. So yeah.